Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Mina with Brujita Mamacita Tarot, and I know it's been a while since you all have seen me. Happy New Year to everyone. Yeah, I know it's like 2, almost 3 weeks later after the New Year, but this is the first time y'all are seeing me, and so yeah, Happy New Year to everyone. We're gonna go ahead and jump right into your current love reading, love situation. So that's what we're gonna do today. I am going to use this deck, and I did do a review on it just before I started recording this video. It's called A Healing Journey with the Feminine and Masculine to Divine Union. So we're gonna go ahead and use this deck to get a theme. It's an oracle deck, so and like I said, I did the review on it. If you want to see that, I'll go ahead and link it below. But we're going to use this deck for a theme that's going on in your love life. So we'll go ahead and use that deck. Then we're going to clarify what's going on with the regular Rider-Waite Tarot. And then we're going to get messages from your person, from the Hermit Tarot Oracle messages. And last but not least, we're going to get a message from Spirit from a deck called From the Heart Affirmations by Anna Stark. So we're going to go ahead and get started on all that. Let me just take a second here to get everything organized, and we'll go ahead and start this reading. Okay, so we're going to go through all signs. I'll have them time-stamped below. So we're going to go ahead and start with Aries. Go through all zodiac signs. Get some quick messages from Spirit about your relationship, from your person for what they would have to say to you if they could speak to you right now, and an affirmation from Spirit at the end. So that's what we're doing. Let me just shuffle these a couple more times because I didn't do that before I recorded. Okay. So for Aries, Spirit, what is the theme in Aries' love life that you would like to talk about at this time? What is Aries' current theme in Aries' love life? Current theme in Aries' love life. So, a few came out up top, so we'll just go ahead and take those. So I was only going to take 1 or 2, but since 3 wanted to come out, we'll just go ahead and get started with that. So Aries, we have Temperance, 40, inclusive and bringing all together, 21, and tolerance. So something about balancing your time and your tolerance, and being tolerant of others, and something about a focus on tolerance. Others may be having to be tolerant with you as well, and something about inclusion and bringing everyone together. So this is supposed to be more love focused, but I'm getting more love in your community and your whatever community that is for you, work or hobbies, whatever you have yourself involved in. That's what I'm seeing here. It's a theme about balancing time. So perhaps when to know when to make a movement or to take an action, and when to like sit on something and wait on something, and to also be tolerant of others, and yeah, to being inclusive with everyone. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Aries. What other details would you like to give me for this love message for Aries? Could be also that you're finding someone in your like finding romance in your community, in whatever you do. So the King of Wands came out upside down, so it could be like player energy, or you could be dealing with, or someone you're connected to. Yeah, someone you could be dealing with, or perhaps you're being the player. But it did come out upside down, so I do get that. But upright, it could just mean that you're feeling very creative and taking charge in whatever's going on in your community, perhaps also in your love life. Any other details? It's not really getting very personal to me. It's just talking about this community that you have. That is way too many, but we'll take the Page of Pentacles. That one wanted to flip upside down too. So I think a little bit of like gossip right away is what was coming to my mind. So being careful around gossip, or offers that I want to say seem too good to be true, or they're just like not really fair offers for both of these to come out upside down. That's what it's telling me. It's about like player energy, not being true and honest, and yeah, just getting things like that about gossip and stuff. So just be careful of someone like that in your community, or perhaps in someone that you're interested in, and be also careful of you being that kind of person. Let's go ahead and get a message from whatever specific person you have on your mind. What would they like to say to you this time? What would Aries person have to say to them at this time, if they could say anything, Spirit? What would Aries person say to them? Just a couple, please. Aries, what is your love message? What does your person have to say to you right now? I don't want to lose you is the first message I'm seeing. So I don't want to lose you. I have so much desire for you. Let me have you. Let me hold you. Something about sevens could be significant, and fours, because I'm seeing 444, 77. So someone that you're interested in, or perhaps this is what they're saying to you. You're either saying this to them or wanting to say this to them, or they're saying this to you or wanting to say it to you. They said, I don't want to lose you. I have so much desire for you. Let me have you. Let me hold you. So yeah, it's very strong, loving energy here. I do see that. Let's see what message Spirit would like to say to you. What is your from the heart affirmation? So I like to say this is from Spirit's heart to yours. or just from your own heart, what's your heart affirmation, Aries? Aries' heart affirmation. It's kind of a lot, so we're only going to take this one. It says, I see clearly and accurately through divine assistance. So yeah, I do see that with this inclusion, bringing all together, and this like focus on community and balance and tolerance. So could be in a community, but it could be in a family or in a relationship, that there's this need for balance and timing. So divine timing is something that's coming through, and structure, stability, having good character is coming through for me, and like utilizing your creative power in a beneficial way, not a destructive way. Yeah, and there's a lot of desire in this relationship. We do see that. So I see clearly and accurately through divine assistance. So yeah, this is your divine assistance for now. Keep your eyes and ears open for other divine assistance through other people, through other messages. Just pay attention to your world, to the universe around you, and the divine will talk to you. But that's what I have for you now, Aries. So now we're going to move on to Taurus. Okay. So, Taurus, what is theme for you? Those came out right away for Taurus. So, depreciation and self-doubt and devotion. So 7 and 8 could be significant for you, Taurus. Depreciation, self-doubt, and devotion. So whatever is going on in your relationship right now, I'm getting to not like doubt yourself or downplay yourself or dim your light for someone else. You are very devoted to others, and you are very giving of yourself, almost to a point where it can be a little unhealthy, to where you aren't really appreciating yourself and your abilities and putting those things first, and that I see that you do for others a lot, but that you need to do a little bit more for yourself, be a little more devoted to yourself. But yeah, you are a very devoted person. Let's see what details we have. What details can you give us about what's going on in Taurus's love situation, Spirit? What details do we have for Taurus? We have the moon wanting to flip over, but it didn't come in just a couple cards, so I'm not taking that. But it was the moon, which you're listening to your feelings, and your emotions and your intuition at this time. I'm seeing that you're getting over a heartache here, so you're pulling out of that and you're looking to collaborate and work with others again. There could have been a third-party situation that messed with you and started like having you question your doubt, or question your worth, question your doubt, question your worth, and have these doubts, and made you have to look back at what you're devoted to. Yeah, but this heartache is something you're getting past, and you're wanting to focus on work possibly as well, but wanting to get past this, listen to your emotions and intuition about it. So what would your person have to say to you? If they could say anything to you right now, Taurus, what would Taurus's person have to say to them, Spirit? If they could say anything right now to Taurus. 8, strength, ego, and I want you. So 8s are significant. We are seeing 888 here. So you might want to look up 888 angel number. That is my angel number as well, which has a lot to do with abundance and karma and power and cycles. But yeah, you might want to look up 888 angel number. There could be messages in there for you about that, because we have 8 devotion, 8 strength, ego, 8 I want you. So also something about getting a little bit about like be careful of narcissism, whether that's from someone else or from within yourself. Be mindful of that. Be mindful of what you're devoted to, who you're devoted to, whether it's coming, who it is or what it is, whether it's an idea or a person or a situation, whether it's coming from strength within yourself and from a place where you're lovingly devoted is what I'm hearing, and not coming just from a place of ego, and in particular in a relationship, just make sure you're with someone who wants to be devoted to you, and who is devoted to you. Not so much wants to be, someone who is devoted to you. And if y'all aren't at that level yet, then they want to be devoted to you, and they want you. Clearly they want you, but it's like you're wanting something more solid, so you're trying to figure out, like, do I move forward with this thing? Because I don't want to just go ahead and jump right into this and it's not a solid offer. I don't want to go through this heartbreak again. I don't want to be doubting myself again. I want to be devoted and strong with someone and build something beautiful and have this beautiful start. Because whatever I'm seeing with, or move to the next level with someone. So it's either someone that you haven't got things off the ground with them yet, and y'all are barely going to start some sort of relationship, or someone that you're moving things to a next level with. So yeah, I'm seeing that in these cards. Also getting something about sacral energy, sacral chakra, and your throat chakra for blue and oranges to come out. So communication could be important, as well as creative energy and sacral energy. So sexual energy. So let's see, what message, what heart affirmation do we have for Taurus, Spirit? Heart affirmation for Taurus. We have, I see clearly and accurately through divine assistance. That is the same card that just came out for Aries. So something about seeing clearly and listening for divine assistance through others, through yourself, there's some sort of emphasis. Spirit is putting an emphasis on that, on seeing clearly and relying on the divine for accuracy and for their divine assistance. But yeah, it's a beautiful energy here. So with I want you, I am manifesting you. You just have to be careful, you know, with these doubts and with getting over this heartache. Like, just take things one step at a time is what I'm getting, or one day at a time, and just reflect on whatever choices you're making going forward, whether they're really truly aligned with what you want and with what your heart's desires truly are. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. We are going to move on to Gemini. Okay, so Gemini, Spirit, what messages do we have for Gemini? What theme do we have for Gemini's love life at this time? Gemini's current love theme. What is the current theme for Gemini in love? Current theme for Gemini and love. So we have easiness for Gemini, number 10. So you're either desiring easiness or things are in a state of ease at this time in your relationship. So I love that for you. That's a beautiful energy. Who doesn't love ease in their life? So Spirit, what details could you give us about Gemini's love life at the moment? Details. Gemini's love life. One last card. Yes. Okay, so Gemini, I am seeing that you're very abundant at this time, and you're very enlightened, or you're in search of enlightenment, and you're looking back at work you've done perhaps in this relationship and wondering what to do next, or whether what was done was worth it. You're very abundant, but I do see you reflecting a lot at this time on perhaps you're looking for ways for things to be easier with your finances, or in this relationship. Both of y'all could be, that could be a focus on y'all's, for both of y'all, is y'all's finances. Let's see, other than that, I'm not really getting too much else. Let's see what your person would have to say to you, if they could say anything to you at this time. I can't even look at you right now, so let's see. I can't even look at you right now. I hope you'll wait for me. I'm too afraid to talk. So I am getting this message a little bit about disappointment, but it's also someone that they're also hopeful for something in the future with you. They're afraid to deal with this right now, to talk to you about something. Perhaps it's about the relationship, perhaps it wasn't easy and they are reflecting on that and wondering whether they should talk to you about it. Or perhaps they're trying to figure out a plan to create more ease, and create more ease in y'all's relationship, when it comes to like building things and making moves going forward, and your material wealth, y'all's money. So it's like they're wanting to talk to you about these things, but they're a little disappointed about something. So perhaps something was said or did between y'all, but a little disappointed, but also hopeful moving forward. Let's see if there's any last message, because I am getting a little bit of mixed messages here now with those last cards that came out. I want to start a family with you. Okay, yeah. And that's what I was getting. It's like I was getting a little bit, like it started off strong, that things were looking like they were going to be pretty good, especially with the Empress, easiness, and then I hope you'll wait for me. But with the Seven of Pentacles, I can't look at you right now, I'm too afraid to talk. It started giving a little bit of mixed messages, but for them to end with the 10, the 10 of I want to start a family with you, then yeah, they're definitely serious about you. They love you. They do want to have this future with you. They're just trying to figure out how they can create more ease, or perhaps this is something on your mind. All of these things are on your mind. So let's see, what is your heart affirmation? Gemini, what is the heart affirmation for you? We have a couple that came out. One is, my mind creates a reflection of my physical world. I am at peace. And then, I accept I cannot save everyone. I choose to help those who are open to assistance. So this is bringing me back to that easiness. And then this card of like reflecting with the Hangman, and also reflection again with the Seven of Pentacles. It's giving me this energy of like reflecting on how they want to create more easiness, or how they prefer easiness, and wondering if this stuff was, this whatever energy this was worth it, because this whole I accept I cannot save everyone, I choose to help those who are open to assistance, it's bringing me back to this whole easiness, you know, because if things are going to be easy in the relationship and flow, like there can't be this control and trying to save people and trying to help people who don't want to be helped, because that's a lot of resistance and a lot of push and pull, and it's not easy, you know, that's not an easy energy. And I'm getting that whoever this is, whether this is you or your person, they want ease in this relationship. They don't want all this mixed messages, push and pull energy. They don't want that. So that is the first affirmation. I accept I cannot save everyone. I choose to help those who are open to assistance. And then my mind creates a reflection of my physical world. I am at peace. And so that's important too, whether this is you or them, that it's important to be at peace within, because, and within and in your mind and in your heart, and that your mind and your heart align, because if they don't, then it can create chaos or unwanted outcomes, or just creating by default versus being intentional with your creation. So just when you have the choice, You know, it might be, it's like not always easy to choose peace, but if you're someone who's very mindful, very aware, and very responsible with your energy, then you do choose peace, and you do, and it's also an act of self-love to choose peace. And when you do those things, you start seeing them, more peace unfold in your life, in your relationships, just within, and that brings more abundance, more ease, and that's what it comes back to, this easiness and more flow and movement that isn't so like up and down and push and pull and strained and resistant. So yeah, just keep in mind about that, whether that's you or them, that is the goal, is to create more ease and flow in the relationship, and unity in within yourself, within your mind and your heart, and with others, with whoever you're with. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. Going to move on to Cancer now. Okay, so Cancer, we have, what theme do we have for Cancer's love life, please? Theme for Cancer's love life. Theme for Cancer's love life at this time. Or what is the theme just in their life in general? So we got emotions as one of the themes, and that is not a surprise. Cancer is a water sign and very in tune with their emotions. What other theme could we get for Cancer, please? That's too many. Any other themes for Cancer for their love life or their life in general? What other theme do we have for Cancer? So far, it's not really giving me a whole lot of just emotions. So let's pick a card from, pull a card from regular tarot. What details could you give me about emotion, Spirit? We have the World. So some sort of cycle or portal. Emotions, the World, could also be the womb. Two of Wands upside down, so decision not being made, or perhaps going back on a decision. Feeling burdened with this other Ten of Wands, and then the Queen of Wands. So I'm getting something about mother energy, and about listening to your emotions. Perhaps a cycle is coming to an end and a decision is needing to be made, but you're feeling very burdened. Or this could be your person going through this, where there's some sort of cycle or ending happening and completion, and a decision is needing to be made, but someone is feeling burdened. But it ends here with this Queen of Wands, so it's like someone is ready you know, because if you look at the Queen of Wands, she's faced away from this indecisive energy and this burdened energy. She's looking away from it, and she's done and completed this, and she's listened to her emotions, and she's looking forward to something else. So can we see what is it that Cancer's person or Cancer is looking forward to? I'm getting that you're even a little anxious about something going forward. Contemplating your options on perhaps what portal or door or venture to start. What else? What details could you give me about what the Queen of Wands is looking forward to? So something is being completed, something where a decision wasn't being made and there was burdens, and so now you or your person is contemplating moving forward and being strong and getting past this like fearful and doubtful energy that was keeping someone from making a decision and keeping them feeling burdened and unsure. And they're going to this energy where they're getting past it, gaining strength, getting past it, and only looking to move forward in a balanced way and giving evenly, and having an even give and take is a little bit of what I'm seeing is being emphasized. So let's see what your person would have to say to you right now. If they could say anything to you, Cancer. If Cancer's person could say anything to them, what would they say? Oh my gosh, they have a lot to say. That was a little too much. Nothing flipped upright. Okay, so Cancer's person. Yeah, nah. So someone's a little sarcastic here. They're like, yeah, no. And I do see that with this energy of like them being like, you know, with the Queen of Wands here, and she's already like, I'm over this indecision that was in the past, this burden energy. I'm over it, and you know, this devil energy. I'm getting stronger and looking forward to something else. So it's like, yeah, no, all that wasn't worth it. Drama isn't worth it. I'm also getting yes. So that's confirmation for this, but also if you have a question in particular, their answer is yes to that. What else would Cancer's person like to say? Gossip only hurts more. Yeah, so if there's something going on where there's gossip energy, that's being put to an end, and it's toxic energy, so that's being put to an end. Then I want to start a family with you. So this person loves you, Cancer, whoever your person is. They love you, or you really love them. You want to start a family with them, but you're really trying to let go of this other energy where it feels like someone wasn't making a decision and we're feeling burdened. It could have been one person wanting someone to make a decision and the other person was feeling burdened by having to do that. My mind creates a reflection of my physical world. I am at peace. So yeah, that's something that I am getting for you, Cancers, that it's important to be at peace at this time. Because I do see that with this indecision and burden energy, anxiety, and being unsure. Perhaps having fear and doubt with this devil energy. And then gossip and this little sarcasm. I do see that it's very important for you to make peace with something, specifically whatever is making you have these strong emotions and doubts and anxiety. Do whatever you need to do to make peace with it. Reflect on it, how it's making you feel, what it's making you think. And if it's making you have these negative thoughts that you need to like correct, then correct them, you know. So I do see that though, that your mind is very powerful, and your state of being, your state of emotions are very powerful. So if you can, try to do your best to prioritize peace. Yeah, so that's what I have for you, Cancer. We're going to move on to Leo. Okay, so Leo, what is the theme that we have for your relationship at this time? Theme for Leo's love life, Spirit, and Leo. What are the themes Leo is dealing with at this time? Okay, so we have 3 cards that came out. 37, reliance. 39, submission. And number 6, creativity. So reliance, submission, and creativity. So we are seeing that you are very reliable. Whether this is you or your person, you are very reliable. Y'all have this like trust where y'all can have like these dom and sub roles, and y'all get very creative with these roles. I'm also getting like role play, and but something about trusting. The trust in this relationship is important, and yeah, being able to rely on each other and to be creative with each other. Let each other's creativity flourish is another thing I'm getting. So let's see, what details can we get about Leo's love life at this time? Okay, so we have Eight of Wands, these, I feel like these were supposed to be upright because they landed up the other way, but I don't feel like they were supposed to be that way. If anything, this one was supposed to be this way. So yeah, because with this reliance, submission, and creativity, I wasn't getting a lack of movement and a lack of communication. I was getting very much the opposite of this. So there is a lot of movement and there is a lot of communication in this relationship. And it's very solid, and you celebrate together a lot with this person. Could be people, you know, but this person or multiple people, if you're, you know, polygamist, I don't know, for me to say that too, it could be someone. And that you're very clear, or someone else is very clear of this decision and making decisions that include everyone and that bring abundance, that bring transformation, that bring more creativity, more inclusion and connection, and relying on each other in here. And that all of this is contributing to letting go of like unfair energy, or like kind of like hiding things from people, being manipulative, being like scheming a little bit, those kinds of things. Having this more reliable and respect for each other and trust with each other and creativity and abundance and stability and thinking of everyone in your decisions, whether that's two people together or multiple people working together. I do see all of that as this beautiful energy that's going on at this time. Let's see what your person would have to say to you, Leo. That's either what your person wants to say to you or what you want to say to your person. So these energies are can always be flipped. So we have 6, I am absolutely in love with you. 8, I imagine you naked. And I'm trying to see, it's like, so I am seeing 6s coming out. Let's see if any other number comes out. I'm absolutely in love with you. I imagine you naked. They are waiting for you. And so someone is absolutely in love with you. And yeah, another 6. So 666 could be significant for someone. They are waiting for you. I am also getting this very like sensual, erotic energy, and I mean, we started with that, with submission and creativity here. This is very like BDSM. I'm also getting like spicy worker vibes, and like OnlyFans and all that kind of stuff. So I am getting that with the creativity and submission, and then imagine you naked and they are waiting for you. So yeah, I am getting this energy of this it's like a happy energy and a good solid creative energy, and also very communicative and like connection with others. So, and again, 666 and 6 in general is a number of like reuniting with your loved ones, and also like, you know, your childhood, and just a very loving energy. So especially like unconditional love, I am getting that with this. So it could be like this group that this person that you see having a beautiful, solid, stable future with, or like a group of people or family is and wanting to create more of a family. It could even be a polygamy family, you know. So but anyway, I just do see this energy, a very loving energy here. Whether it's in a relationship, one-on-one, or like just having more love in your personal family, and you know, um, between each other, having more love in your family, whatever that family is, whether it's chosen, or blood relatives, or just, or your chosen family, like I said. So yeah, I'm getting that. And then what heart affirmation do we have for Leo? We have, I release old burdens and expectations of love. I am free to choose with confidence. So this Eight of Wands, if it had been reversed, and the Four of Wands and the King of Swords, then I could see this being like releasing burdens, especially because Seven of Swords was upright. So that could be a message of these burdens that had gone on in the relationship. So that's also somebody's story, but it's interesting because for the most part I got a very positive loving story, but it's ending with this: I release old burdens and expectations of love. I am free to choose with confidence. So something about releasing expectations and burdens is something that you can focus on. And one last affirmation, you or your person could be focused on that. And one last affirmation we have for Leo is, I open myself to new experiences and honor my body with love and respect. Yeah, and I do get that with this submission card, and creativity, and relying on yourself, being decisive, releasing your old burdens and expectations and love, and being open to new experiences. Like, all of that tells me being reliant, trusting others, being more creative, being more decisive. It is telling me that you are open to new experiences, and you're open to what your body tells you, your heart tells you, what energies tell you, and you're honoring that. So yeah, that's beautiful energy that I see you having and leaving on, Leo. That's what we have for you. So now we're going to move to Virgo. Okay, so for Virgo, what message do we have for Virgo, please? Spirit, what is Virgo's theme? What is the message that we have for Virgo? Okay, so Virgo, for your themes, we have intuition, reluctancy, precipitation, and power. And so right away, I'm getting that to not doubt your intuition, not be reluctant when it comes to things that your intuition tell you, especially when it relates to your emotions and others' emotions around you, to trust your intuition about them and to trust when you're feeling reluctant around others. Especially when themes of power come up, because I am seeing that those are themes going on in your life right now. Let's see what details Spirit can give us about them. So Spirit, what details could you give us for Virgo regarding intuition, reluctancy, precipitation, and power? Okay, so I'm not sure if this is someone new or if this is someone coming back, that someone that you have a history with already. Maybe it didn't work out in the beginning, so, or nothing ever came of this. I'm not sure what this is about, but I do see that you need to trust when you're having reluctant feelings and trust your emotions when it comes to power dynamics between people who are interested in you or who you are interested in. If there are people coming back and with quick communication and offers of some sort of future success or collaboration, because they see that you're good on your own, Spirit is telling me to just remind you to listen to your intuition. If there's reluctancy, then that's usually a sign from, depending on how loud the reluctancy is. If it's a quiet knowingness that feels like it's more from your intuition, then trust that your intuition is trying to warn you about something and that you're reluctant for a reason. Especially when it comes to power, listen to your emotions, listen to your intuition about things. Listen to those gut feelings, those hunches, those instincts. I'm also, just getting that people are attracted to you when you're successful and you're making moves and you're in your power, like you're in your power zone, and of course other people are going to be attracted to that, but it's like, is the attraction and interest real and true, or is it just because they see what you have going on and it's very like shallow, superficial, and not really, deep and meaningful, because I see that, to me it feels like you're someone who values those things, because you have everything on your own, which means you created this beautiful life where you are reliable, you are joyful, you are independent, successful, disciplined, like you're good on your own with this Nine of Pentacles. And you do have a strong sense of self with this power. You have great willpower, strong sense of self, And you're very intuitive, you're very wise, and you are successful. You create successes and you build things with great plans and solid structures, and you make the right moves. And I'm seeing that for you. So it's just kind of a reminder to like just trust when you're being reluctant around certain people, that there's a reason for that. And yeah, yeah, that's all I'm really getting from that right now. Let's see. What would the person you're interested in have to say to you, Virgo? Or so your person is saying they are waiting for you. I keep getting this and I just keep thinking it's talking about spirit or about angels or ancestors. So spirit is saying they are waiting for you. And I am getting this also a message about someone is waiting for you, Virgo. So maybe they're wanting you to reach out to them. And they're saying, I know you from somewhere. So perhaps they feel like you have a past life with them. I am seeing 666 here. So that could be an angel number that has messages for you. So I would look up 666. I know it does have to do with like family history or your history in general, friends, family, even lovers, like coming back and reconnection and unconditional love and family units. Those are all things that come to mind when I think of 6. It's also freedom. I know you from somewhere. I am absolutely in love with you, and I imagine you naked. So yeah, I could see that some people very much use that how do I say it, that's like this, like, you know, woo woo, like how do I say, like love bombing talk. Like they're very playerish, very smooth with their words, and yeah, and that's how they like butter you up kind of thing. So yeah, they're like, I'm absolutely in love with you and I imagine you naked. And so yeah, just be careful with things like that, because I am getting that like it's easy to get lost in those energies. And to trust your intuition right away about someone, something, whatever it is. Don't, if it's causing you to be reluctant, trust that. Trust, and especially when it comes to power dynamics and people who right away want to like control your emotions or like affect that in some way, that's very much something that you have to be mindful of, because when you give someone your emotions, your emotional energy, and give them power over that, that's what you're giving them. You're giving them power over your emotions. So yeah, just be careful with that. But if it's someone who's coming back and they're coming in after this period where things didn't work out in the beginning and they were a little hesitant, now they're coming into their power and wanting to come back. That's another story I'm getting. And if you trust them, then yeah, by all means have fun, do your thing. But if your intuition is still reluctant and you're still questioning things, just know that you're questioning them for a reason. You know, Spirit is always guiding us. Our intuition is always talking to us. So let's see, what message, heart affirmation do we have for Virgo? We have, I awaken the limitless love within me. I am abundant. So that's a beautiful affirmation. I awaken the limitless love within me. I am abundant. And we do see that you are abundant with this Nine of Pentacles here. Nine of Pentacles, Four of Wands. You're very abundant and successful. Then we have, I see clearly and accurately through divine assistance. So yeah, again with the intuition, trusting your intuition, trusting powers that be, but not in this 3D physical world, more in the spiritual world. So the divine, God, your angels, your guides, your ancestors, they're all trying to divinely assist you. So listen to your intuition. Again, with I clearly and accurately, I see clearly and accurately through divine assistance. And that just speaks to me about your intuition and about the divine in general. But trust that you are limitless, that there's limitless love within you, and that you are abundant. Because you are. And so that's what I have for you, Virgo. Love those messages for you. Now let's go to Libra. Okay, so Libra, what messages do we have for you at this time? What theme do we have going on in your love life? Theme for Libra's love life, Spirit. Oof. That's a lot going on. So we have a couple. I'm just gonna get one more. Those are both 17, so 17 could be a spirit, an angel number. That's important. 717. So we have 3 cards. We have disorder, 17, grace, 17, and order and organization, 35. So it's interesting for disorder and order and organization to both come out for Libra, because you are the sign of balance. You are the sign of order. Organization, I think, is more Virgo, but you're right after Virgo, so naturally you're going to have some of that as well, especially if you're the sign of the scales. You do honor order and rules and organization and justice and all those kinds of things. So we're seeing that with this disorder, there's something going on that's causing like this disorder in your life. Could be like in your own mental health as well. So you could be having thoughts that aren't very helpful at this time, and something about needing to honor order and to get organized and be graceful within all of this is being emphasized at this time. Let's get details for Libra, please. Spirit, what details could you give us for Libra's love life at this time? Details on Libra's love life. You have the World. Empress. Seven of Swords reversed, and King of Swords upright. And Eight of Pentacles. So I'm seeing that there is an ending to this order and disorder energy. I do see that you're getting back into your Empress energy, getting back into order and organization and ruling things, and in your own life, in your own world, and getting past this energy of like sneakiness to where you're actually, I don't feel like, okay, so you could be strategizing. I do see a little bit of that with this King of Swords and this Seven of Swords reverse, that you're strategizing, but it doesn't look like you're strategizing about any kind of thing like in relationships. It looks like it's more about how to get forward in your finances and in just creating quality work going forward. Getting away from this, I want to say thoughts of like not feeling organized and not feeling like mentally healthy is the only thing that I'm thinking too, that's coming to mind. It's like you're having this mental fog and disordered thoughts, or like unhelpful thoughts, but I do see you moving through this with grace and accepting these closures and coming back into your Empress energy and wanting to move forward more focused and more creating things intentionally is something else that's coming through. And this could be in a relationship too, where you're wanting things to get more, for there to be more like boundaries and rules, and just not that things have to be like so rigid, but more that there's clear like boundaries in a relationship is the only way I know how to say it. It's like you are the Empress and you deserve someone who like matches you and who is already completed things in their life and is like at your level and is graceful and creates quality work and does things intentionally, but also creates just very beautifully as well, you know, is very skilled like you are. I'm seeing that that's something that your energy is moving into, or that it's already in. Let's see what your person would have to say to you, if they could say anything to you, Libra. What would your person have to say to you if they could say anything to you? It's kind of a lot, but I'm going to take the first one. They would have to say, love me. So Libra, your person wants you to love them. I'm too afraid to talk is something else they're saying. I want you to choose. So I think this person is having a little bit of insecurity, like issues. So they're like afraid to approach you. Gossip only hurts more. Perhaps they think you're gossiping, or someone, or they overheard gossip. People are gossiping to them. So this card, I'll put these down here, but yeah, someone is also feeling very attracted to you physically. Let's just say that. So yeah, I do see that in the cards. Time to ground yourself and wrongful advice. So yeah, with this whole, like, you know, this energy that just popped up right now, this like spicy energy, I do see that it's like that needs to be grounded, you know, in reality. And like I almost see someone being like, okay, like, let's take it a little slow, like, you know, let's ground ourselves before we like jump into this, you know. Perhaps you or someone else got wrongful advice, and that's what caused this disorder. And there was this little like almost like sneakiness or strategizing energy, and this decision was made from this place. So perhaps they're afraid to talk to you, and it got gossip and just wrongful advice and gossip from other people, and so that's why they might be afraid to talk to you. And the bottom says, I sometimes wonder if you care. So yeah, they're kind of feeling like they want you, but they're also like, just, they want you and they want you to love them, and but they're also like having to sort and sift through all these energies that have been going on between y'all in y'all's relationship or around y'all. So anyway, that's what I see for you. Let's get, I forgot to get your affirmation. So your heart affirmation. What heart affirmation do we have for Libra, please, Spirit? Heart affirmation for Libra. Heart affirmation for Libra, we have, my mind creates a reflection of my physical world. I am at peace. I accept I cannot save everyone. I choose to help those who are open to assistance. It's funny, I almost said existing, and this last one says, I reawaken my soul's desire to learn and grow beyond existing limitations. So yeah, I was getting a little bit something about growing beyond limitations with that whole order and grace and disorder and organization, and yeah, and with this person like afraid to talk to you, afraid to make a decision, I was getting something about that, about not limiting yourself and to listen to your soul's desire to learn and grow beyond limitations. And then also to be at peace with that whole disorder and order and organization, strategizing, and like creating quality work. getting back in your Empress energy. For all of that to like come to fruition, as far as like creating quality work and getting in your Empress energy, you have to be at peace. So that whole disorder energy, and like lack of organization, all of that stems from needing to like ground yourself more and needing to be at peace. So I am seeing messages about that. And then I accept I cannot save everyone. I choose to help those who are open to assistance. So yeah, with the disorder, order and organization, having grace, and Empress, and moving into quality work and all that, you do need to accept that there are times to help, you know, people, like certain people, the people who want to be helped. You do want, you know, there are times to help them, and then there's times to step back when people are resistant and they don't want help, they don't need it, or feel they don't, or whatever dynamic where there is resistance, that sometimes you just have to accept that you can't help everyone, and you can't save anyone, and you can't save everyone, and that you can only help those who want to be helped. So those are your messages coming through. So, but again, focus on peace and being in stillness and clarity. Perhaps meditation will help, being out in nature, grounding, things like that will help you get through these energies with more grace. These order and disorganization energies with more grace. And perhaps you can come to a resolution with this person who's fearful to talk to you. So anyway, that's what we have for you, Libra. We're going to move on to Scorpio.